Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm going to share another Christmas card. I really love this Christmas card. It's very simple and pretty quick to make, and I am using the new decorative masks that are in the holiday catalog, and they are called, let me grab it really quick and I'll show you them. It is the basic pattern decorative masks. We have this pattern right here. We have this one right here. They're all really pretty. Let me scoot that out of the way because I don't think you can see it that well. And then we have like these trees. I love this one. I'm planning on using that one pretty soon. And then we're going to use this one right here today. So that is going to be our background for this. And then we're going to use the stitched shapes. And I'm going to use the second from the largest circle for this. And we're using Itty Bitty Christmas for the greeting. I love this one, and we're using Celebrate the Season. You can use any one off of here. And then this is one of my favorite this year because I love this cardinal image. I love this one here. These borders are gorgeous. And yeah, I just love this one. So this is what I'm sharing today. So you are going to need for this project a basic card base. This is Real Red, 5.5 by 4 1/4, our basic card base as usual. Then we are going to need a piece to stamp on and that we're going to do our background on, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. You are also going to need a piece of scrap to stamp your little image here on, and then for the sentiment you'll need a piece that is 1/2 by 2 3/4 for the sentiment. And we're using the Real Red ribbon, and it is our cotton ribbon right here for our little bow on there. Alright, so let's get started, and we are going to create our background first, and I'm going to, yes, use Real Red. And I'm going to use one of my makeup brushes that I got. And I love these things. It's changed the whole game for me for doing these backgrounds and for using this, like doing the sponging technique. I have a hard time with the sponges, but this really, really works well for me. So I'm just going to set it on here, and I'm going to just hold it down and work on it. You can put it on or washi tape it down or whatever you want, but I'm just going to go ahead and hold it down and work that way. Now I'm going to start really light. I want it to be graduated, so I'm going to just start it really light at the top. And I'm just going in a circular motion, and yes, it's going to get all over my graph paper, but that's okay. That's what it's there for. And then I'm going to gradually, and I can kind of line these up if it moves on me, so we are going to start getting a little bit darker. And I just wanted to kind of give it a little bit of an ombre look. Whoops, kind of went off there. That's why I tell you, if you want to washi tape it down, you can definitely do that. Now I'm going to have to hold it here, and then we're gonna start getting a little bit darker. And it does, you know, if you do tape it down, you don't have to try to fuss with your ink moving around, but I always do it the hard way. But it really is pretty, and it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. It's very easy to do. So I think that's about how I want it. Yes, it looks really good, and I'll clean that later. And I will clean my brush later. These brushes are really easy to clean. I usually just rub it on a piece of paper towel, and then I will spray it with my Stampin' Up! Stampin' Mist, and it seems to clean it really well. But I make sure I get most of it off first. I don't drench it with the mist. I just spray it and then clean it. So they clean off really well. Alright, so there's our background. So let's go ahead and attach that to here, but we're going to have to make our ribbon first. So So I am going to just bring it around here. We're going to tie a bow. It's a pretty quick card to make, and I think even a beginner could make one of these. Get my ribbon scissors here, and we'll cut that. Now just make it, you know, the size that you like. I think this is a little bigger than the other one I made, but I'll adjust it when I get it on the card. Alright, so we are going to use some snail, and I am going to attach it to our card base. And yes, I like to use a lot of it. Alright, so there we have that. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my Whisper White up here. And I'm using Memento Black to stamp this because I am going to use my blends for this. Let me put it up enough because I'm going to need to run that through the Big Shot. And for this I am using, let's see, I'm using dark Old Olive, dark Real Red, light and dark Granny Apple Green. And what I'm doing is I am just going to go over the little pine branches with the green, so I get that green color. This is super quick and easy. And then we're going to color the little berries. And then I am going to use the light. This one's the light, right? No, this one's the dark. I needed to use the light first because the light, I'm going to kind of shade it. And then we're going to do some of the dark. It just gives it a little bit more character and interest there. It's really pretty. Alright, so that is all we're doing with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Big Shot. And we're going to just cut it out with our stitched circle. It looks really pretty with the stitching around it, but you can use your regular circle if you don't have the stitched ones. And then I'm going to use a couple dimensionals, one on the top and one on the bottom, so it goes over the ribbon. That one wants to stay with me. I'm going to put that there, and if you want, you can just leave it like that. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I'm going to adjust this. So I think I like it a little bit smaller. And then we'll cut these ends here. Alright, and then we're ready for the sentiment. And I'm going to just use, again, Tuxedo Black for that sentiment. And I love this writing for this card. It goes really well. And again, I'm going to just use some snail to attach it. And we're going to just put it right underneath. And that is it. And it's done. It's such a pretty card. It really is very festive. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but sometimes when I do that and I don't really not sure of it, it always comes out really a lot better than when I overthink it. So I hope you enjoy this. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I hope you all have a blessed one, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye-bye.